In this video, I want to introduce you to this tool called a hot ruler. A little fuzzy feeling. It's stiff, but it's not hard and non-pliable like acrylic. And the beautiful part of it is you can iron right on it. Let's say we wanted to iron a 1/4 inch all along this edge. So how would we have done that before? This is how I probably would have started. I would have folded it over a little bit, and then I would have taken an acrylic ruler like this and put it down and went, oh, that's closer to a 1/2 inch. Okay, I need to move it back. So I think that's about a 1/4 inch. And okay, yep, that's a 1/4 inch. And then I would take my iron and I would start ironing. And then I would just kind of keep measuring and wishing that I had 3 hands as I went, because, you know, I can't fold, hold, measure, and press with 2 hands. I need 3. Okay, so there is one way to do it. And if you look at that, it's a little wavy. It's not as straight as it could be, but that's kind of how I did it. Another thing you could use is a gauge. A lot of people use this for hemming and clothing. I remember my grandmother had one. But what you can do with this is you could do the same thing. You're kind of folding it down. And this is set, let's see, there we go. I'm going to set it for 1/2 inch so you can see. So this dark green is flat against here, and this other one is up a teeny bit. So it goes over top of the fabric, and then you just line the edge of the fabric up with the edge of that gauge. And now I know, okay, that's a 1/2 inch. So then again, pressing. Okay, so that is method number 2. And I wanted to show you kind of the old school, slightly harder ways before I showed you how this hot ruler works, because it's amazing. So now I'm going to take my hot ruler, and if you do decide to buy one, I would invest in the biggest one they have. I think this might have been like $22 at the time I bought it, which felt like a lot. They do make shorter ones, but I use it a lot for long projects, so I think it is definitely worth the investment, because then you don't have to move it as many times. So what you do with this is you put it on the fabric, and then you just fold the fabric over until it is the distance you want. So let's say we wanted to fold this back 1 inch. I'm going to move this, and then I can also, because it's a square, I can line up the line so that I know it is going straight. And then I just kind of move it until the fabric is at that inch mark. And now I don't need 3 hands, because my iron is holding this hot ruler as it is pressing the fabric. And I can just hit it with the clapper. Because of the width of the ruler, it doesn't do as tight of a seam or a press as if you didn't have it there at all. So I usually just press it pretty well with the ruler, and then I will go over it. That is how a hot ruler works. I love it, wanted to share it with you, and I will be using it in more videos and tutorials.